Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be back. It's 2020 and I'm so excited for this year. A lot of you will already know that I have not uploaded in months and I'm so sorry about it, but this year I'll be uploading much more regularly on this channel. So please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my next upload will be. So I'm so glad that I'm back, and it's 2020, guys. I cannot even believe it. We're in a new decade. So this year is going to be an amazing year, and it will be an amazing year for you guys as well. So I hope you guys had a great new year. You had a great holiday, Christmas, whatever it is that you celebrate, whoever you celebrate it with. I hope that it was really blessed, and you know, God is moving in 2020, so this is an exciting year. So for today we'll be looking at the song Waymaker. The original writer for this song is a Nigerian gospel artist. I can't pronounce her name correctly. I think it's Sinach or Sinach, or I may have completely butchered that and got it completely wrong. Anyway, I'm going to put her name somewhere here so you guys can have a look, but she's the original writer of this song, and it's been picked up by lots of different Christian bands. So the version we'll be looking at is the one that Bethel Music performed. I will leave the link below to that live performance. It's here on YouTube, so go ahead and have a look at it if you haven't done so already. So for this song, I will be playing it in the key of C, but I believe, don't quote me, I may have got this wrong, but I believe the Bethel version is in C sharp, but I will go double check that and put the right key here if I got it wrong, but I think it's in C sharp, but we'll be playing it in C. The good thing about this song is that it's 4 chords, so you'll be playing these 4 chords all the way through the song in the same sequence. So if you are a pianist who also has to sing as well, much like what I have to do in my church, then this is a great song because it is easier to play, and you shouldn't be too distracted from having to sing as well. So in my church, I have to do that quite often. I will be playing and singing as well. So this is a great song. I love playing this song because it is one of the easier ones to play. So I told you we're in a key of C, and the 4 chords that we will be looking at is F, C, G, and A minor. And in that sequence, that's how you will play this song pretty much all the way through. So let's just quickly look at F. If I play F, that is F, A, C, F. That is the F chord. On this hand, I'm hitting the whole chord, and on this hand, I'm just hitting 2 notes normally. I don't like to hit all of the notes on both hands because I just kind of feel like it's a little bit too thick. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but yeah, it's just a little bit too rich for me. So I like to spread them out a bit on my left hand, but on my right hand, I don't mind playing them. Sometimes I play them inverted, which basically means that I'm not starting with the F, I'm doing the A, C, F. And then the first F is being done by my left hand. And so we've got F, then we've got C. So we've got C, E, G, C. Those are the 4 notes of a C major chord. So on my right hand, I'm doing E, G, C. And on my left hand, I've spread it out. I'm doing C, G, and C. So together, we've got C. And then the next chord is a G. So I'll move on to that. I've come down a little bit, but yet on this hand, I'm doing an inverted chord, which means I'm not starting with the G. So I'm doing B, D, G. So a G chord is G, B, D. So on this hand, I'm doing B, D, G. And on my left hand, I'm doing G, D, G. Together. And then the last chord is an A minor, which is an A, C, E. Now on my left hand, I'll probably do A, E, A. And then on this hand, I'll carry on with the C, E, A. that's all 4 chords. So you just need to know those 4 chords to be able to play the song. And that is the sequence they are played. So we've got the F first, and then we've got the C, then the A minor, the G, and then the A minor. That's the 4 that we're dealing with today. So let's go on to the introduction. So if you had a listen to the Bethel version, then you'll hear that there is an intro, which is very similar to the notes of the melody of the verse. So if you want to learn that, then for me, that's the best introduction. Normally when I'm doing research on songs to play for an event or a Christian event or worship time at my church, I will go online and have a look and see if there's a live version, and I can have a listen to what the intro might be, because normally a live version would be heard by so many people that when you play that intro, then a lot of your church members, your congregation, your band will recognize it. So that's the reason why I do that. So let's go on to the introduction. So I'm going to do it on the right hand first, and then we'll bring in the left hand. So it starts with E, G, A, and then A 3 times, and then G, and then E. Then we go to C, C, G, C, D, C, E, C, so if we do that, I'm going to slow it down right now so we can do it nice and slowly. So we've got E, G, A, then A 3 times, then G, then E, then we go to C, G, then G, C again, and then D, then C again, E, C again, and then A. So if we do it relative to the speed of what the song might be, then we've got E, G, A, G, E, C, G, C, G, C, D, C, E, C, A. So the left hand is probably going to be playing the chords. That's what I say probably, because when I always play this, I tend to play it quite differently each time, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm very emotional. I'm an emotional player. So, but normally I'll be playing the chords on this hand, which will be F, C, G, and A minor. So the intro actually starts the song before you bring in the chord. So you would go E, G, and then when you press A, you do the F on your left hand. Now I do it in a very flowy style, so I'm not just hitting the chord. I'm actually using the sustain pedal, and on my left hand I'm going F, C, F while I'm doing the introduction. So your right hand is going to go E, G, A, then F, C, F, then your 3 A's, G. When you hit the E, that's when we move on to the C chord. And once we hit the E, we hit the C on the left hand at the same time. So if we go back, E, G, A, F, A, G, E. Then we move on to the second part of the intro. So C, G, C, D. When we hit the D, that's when we move on to our G chord on the left hand. Same flow. And then C, E, C, A. That's when we do the A minor on the left hand. So if we play it nice and slowly. As you can see, when I do the last note of the introduction and the last chord, I'm already pressing the A on my right hand. So my left hand is just going to hit A, E. Normally it would do A, E, A. but my right hand is already hitting the A, so we just do A, E. Now, if you wanted to, I don't know, spice it up a little bit, then you can add extra notes to your introduction. And when I say extra notes, I mean that you can hit notes at the same time as some of the intro notes to give you more of a rounded sound. And it also includes the notes that are being played in your chord, so it should sound nice together. For example, if we go on from the intro from the beginning, E, G, A. When I hit that A, I can hit the F at the same time. And now this should sound good because at that time you're playing the F chord, and the F chord consists of F, A, and C. So when you hit F and A, it should sound pleasing to the ear because you are already playing an F chord at that moment of the song. Then we can move on to the rest of the intro. Now, when I hit that E, I can hit the C at the same time. So if we go from the beginning, F chord, then I can hit my C chord. Now, the only difference is because I've hit the C on the right hand, I'm going to press the C with the right hand, where normally in the intro before I was hitting the C with my left hand. But because I'm hitting it now with my right hand will hit it in the flow, in the way that I want it to be played. So I'll give you an example again. So you can see there, I've hit the F with my right hand because my hand is already there, because I've played it with the A. If we keep going, C, G, C, D. When I hit the D, I can hit the B together. And here, my right hand is not going to be part of the chords of my left hand because I'm still quite far away. So I can hit the G, D, G here. And then on my right hand, I'm hitting B and D. Then we go. So when we hit the last note, the A, we can press the C at the same time, just to make it sound more rounded if you want to. You don't have to, because it does sound really good, just the intro on its own. And that's how Bethel actually play their introduction as well. But if you want to add something to it, you can do it like that. So once we've done the introduction, then we'll move on to the verse. So in the Bethel version, and even in the version that I've played already in church and other events, I noticed that the first verse is really quite stripped back and simple. And so for the verse, I'm literally just going to hit the chords and keep a rhythm. Now, depending on your band, if you are the only melodic instrument, as in the keyboard is the only melodic instrument, then it's good to do this kind of rhythm because you keep the rhythm with your drummer or with your bass player. Now, if you're not the only melodic instrument, you don't have to stick to this to keep the rhythm going, because there might be an acoustic guitar, electric guitar, or someone else playing another melodic instrument that will also keep the rhythm going as well. So a lot of the time I do play with just me, a drummer and a bass player, so I'm aware that I want to keep the rhythm going as well, because the drummer is normally listening to me and I'm listening to the drummer. So for the verse, we'll start with the F chord. So again, the sequence is F, C, G, A minor. That's the sequence through the entire song. So for the verse, I'll be singing through it for you quickly, but the verse starts with the singer singing first, and then you hit the F chord, just like you heard how the intro starts and then the F chord is played. It also happens with the singer as well, because you are mimicking the melody notes of the verse. So if we do our intro, and then we'll start the verse. repeat it. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. So you can see the rhythm I'm keeping here. Now my left hand is simply hitting the first note of the chord, and my right hand is pressing the entire chord in this rhythm, just to keep it really simple. So my left hand is hitting F for the F chord, and then C for the C chord, then G for the G chord, and then A for the A minor. Then my right hand is hitting the F, F, A, C in this rhythm type, then the C. Now what I'm playing here is called an inverted chord, which basically means that I am playing the C chord, but the first note right here on my thumb is not the C. It is an E, G, C. You are still playing the notes of the chord. It's just instead of like this with the C, E, G, I've started with the E, G, C. So we got our F chord first, which is a normal F chord. Move on to C. Now we've got a G chord, which I move up 4 and I play the whole G, B, D. And then the A minor, which I also move 1 step to hit the A, C, E. Now this can be played any kind of way you want. You can invert the chords, or you can keep them really, really straight if you want to, but they sound amazing whichever way you do it. The reason why I invert the C is because if I was to go all the way down to the C, even though it doesn't look too far away, again, if you are singing or doing something else while you're playing, you want to try and make things as easy as possible. So for me, moving down just slightly is easier than moving all the way down here. And then when you've got to do the G, you've got to come all the way back up to the G and then the A minor. But this way your hands kind of stay in a certain area, which I always find easier. Because there are times when I'm not looking on the keys while I'm playing, and so if I know that the C is just here, it is a lot easier. But of course you can go down to the C here, then the G, and then your A minor. So if we go through the verse, you are here, moving in on me, I worship you. Now you can see what my left hand has started to do. Instead of just hitting the note on its own, I'm actually using this rhythm, C, 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 then we go to G, 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 A. Okay, so you saw that rhythm that I was doing with my left hand. So let's hear what it sounds like together. You are here, moving in on me, I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place, I worship you, I worship you. Now the verse just repeats itself, so you keep playing those same chords, and we can go to the last line of the verse, which will be I worship you, which will be the G. I worship you, the G, A minor. I worship you, A minor. Then for us, when it comes to the chorus, you actually hit the F first, and then the singer comes in with the chorus. Now for the verse, I want to do a very flowy That's the word. That's the word I'm trying to find. I want to do a very flowy rhythm, which means that I will be hitting each note in the chord separately. I'll give you an example for the F. And I'm also doing it with my right hand. Now, normally what I would do here is I would go F, A, C, F, A, C, and come down as well. You could do that too, depending on what rhythm you want. But if I was just to play it how I would normally do it for the chorus, then I would play the F, then the C, then the G, again, you don't have to do that, but if you want to, I will tell you exactly what I'm doing. So for the F, so I start with my left goes F, C, F, then my right hand is doing A, C, F, C, A, C, F, C. I'm literally just repeating, and my left hand isn't doing anything at that point. So the left hand starts. Then we can go on to the C, which the left hand will start as well. C, C, G, C, E, C, E, G, E, C, E, G. Same thing. Then we can go on to the G. My left hand is going to go G, D, G. Then my right hand will do E, D, G, D, B, D, G. Sorry, that is a B right there. And then the A minor. Again, my left hand will start A, E, A. My right hand will go C, E, A, E, C, E, A. But obviously that's a lot faster when we're looking at things at speed. So at speed, we would start with the chorus. Again, there are no wrong or right ways to do that. You could, with the F, if we go back there, whatever fills up the space. So you don't have to do exactly F, C, A, C, F. You can go A, C, F, and then repeat C, A, C, A, C, A, F, and then move on to the next chord. So let's sing what the chorus would sound like when the singer is going into it. So you would have to press the F first. So Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light of the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Now you can hear how you start the F first and then the singer starts singing the chorus. Now if you want to keep it simple, absolutely you can. So once you've done the last line of the verse, which is oh yes, I worship you, so there's G, I worship you, A minor. Then we go to the chorus, we can hit the F, Waymaker, miracle, the C, promise keeper, light in a G, my God, that is who you are. That's the A minor. We go back to F again, Waymaker, then the C, promise keeper, light in the dark, G, my God, that is who, A minor. So you can keep it really simple, just like we did in the verse. So you can keep the same rhythm and keep going. distinction between the verse and the chorus will probably come in with the drums or the bass player or they will change their rhythm, and you'll know that you're going into the chorus. So you don't need to worry about that too much. And if you want to do the flowy version, you absolutely can do that. So what we're doing with the chorus is the same sequence. So it's the F, Waymaker, Miracle Worker, then the C, Promise Keeper, Light in the Darkness, then the G, My God, that is who you, and then A minor on the word R. And then it repeats, F again, Waymaker, Miracle Worker, Promise Keeper, Light in the Darkness, My God, that is who you are. And when it goes back to the verse again, you can keep going. And then the singer should start, you are here, touching every heart. I worship you. I worship you. So you can keep with this rhythm if you want to, and keep it really simple. Then we go to the G. So once we've done the verse, chorus again, now the second time that they do the chorus, they repeat the lyrics, that is who you are, that is who you are. Again, it's the same sequence, F, C, G, and A minor. They just repeat the last line of the chorus. So if we do the chorus in the flowy version, and then we'll go on to that section. So Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Back to F again. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. This section it goes, that is who you are. 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 Again, you can keep the same rhythm, the flowy rhythm, or you can do this rhythm. You can keep this going. That is, go to C, R to G. That is who you are. A minor. That is who you are. That is who you are. Back to F, C. That is who you are. Then the G. That is who you are. A minor. That is who you are. Okay, so the next section after the repeating of that is who you are is they've classed it as a bridge, but it's something that they have added, the Bethel Music guys have added. So the section has the same chord sequence. Again, you can keep the same rhythm, or you can strip it back, because I know in this moment they do the first part of it quite stripped back, and then they build on that with the other instruments. So once you finish the repeating of that is who you are, that is who you are, you go on to this section which they have classed as the bridge. So if we do a few lines of that is who you are, and then we'll go into this other section. So we're going to our F. That is who you are. The C, then the G. That is who you are. A minor. That is who you are. Next section, we go back to the F. Even when I don't see it, your word. C. Even when I can't feel it, your word. G. Never stop, you never stop work. A minor. You never stop work. F. Even when I don't see it, your work. C. Even when I can't feel it, your word. G. You never stop work. A minor. You never stop working. Then you can build it. When I don't see it, you're working. And even when I can't feel it, you're working. Never never stop, you never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I can't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. You keep repeating the same sequence because normally after this section it's repeated. I don't think there's a set number of time, depending on what your church is like, and depending on whoever's leading, it can repeat unlimited amount of times. So you just keep going with the same sequence. And normally after this section, they will go on to do the chorus for the last time. They'll go on to the chorus. Waymaker, miracle worker, seed promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. The A minor. So they keep repeating this. So that is the basics of the song. Those are the 4 chords that you will repeat all the way through it. But in this case, because you are doing just 4 chords and they are repeating, then you can change the rhythm in the different sections just to give it some variety, some color, some dynamics. So there will be times that maybe you will play a lot quieter, and then there'll be times where you're really full on, because everyone is in. When I say everyone, I talk about the other parts of your band, the drummer, the bass player, etc. But if it is just you are still a band, and you can change the dynamics at different sections, and you can make it quiet at different sections. You can change the rhythm, and you can keep the rhythm really, really simple if you want to, depending on what section it is. But the more you play, the more you're involved in worship, then the more that you will know when to increase or decrease the dynamics. So that is it for the tutorial part of this video. But I had a comment on my last upload that asked if I could perform the entire song playing. Now, in this time when I perform, I won't be calling out the chords, but you will see them somewhere here to play along with me. So if you guys want to play along with me, then I'm going to perform the whole song, playing and singing as well. So thank you for that person who commented. It was a great idea. So here we go. We'll go from the beginning, including the intro. worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you. I worship you. Miracle worker, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I can't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I can't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I can't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I can't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Yeah, waymaker, miracle worker, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Yeah. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this week's video. If you want to know when my next video will be uploaded, don't forget to hit the notification bell, hit subscribe, like it if you liked it, and comment below with your request. I want to hear what you guys want to see. So if you see a song in the comment section that you like, hit the like button on that comment so I can see which one that you guys want the most, and that will be the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.